Hey everybody, good. Still here. Daily Market Pulse, Wednesday, June 4th. So stocks are up once again. No pullback continued or followed through on, and volume, however, lower than yesterday for sure. So there's the Dow bouncing off the moving average. Uh, Green, yes, but essentially has not yet surpassed 18,750 at this point. So it's still kind of stuck in the same zone and range. S&P, on the other hand, has made a new high. Came down a little bit and then reversed higher through the 1272 extension. So looking good with a new high. Bollinger Band still opening and expanding. Nasdaq did similarly, bounced off the moving average, made a new high in the last several days. So good for it. It looks good and strong to go higher once again, but still we're looking at about 4285 and then 4300 possibly as your next target. TSX continues to meander its way up with a little bit of a kind of a almost cup-like formation above the 50 and the 20, and now the 8 moving average crossing back over the 20 once again with the room still to 14.9. Of course, in particularly 15,000, huge psychological number that is very much in vicinity and in reach. Then we move over to the US dollar, Canadian dollar. There is the continuation of the bounce into the 50-day moving average. So that looks good to the upside still, especially if it can cross and stay over the 50. There's the euro just kind of sideways once again. Not much going on there. So actually, this is the treasuries, and the treasuries you can see is lower. I guess I lost the wrong contract here. Let me go over to the September contract. So pay attention. This is June. You see on the screen here now. And I'm going to move you over to the September, which doesn't look that much different, but since you've come back to a support area, a cluster, and an area of supply, the 50 is right below it, and the round number of 135 is right there in our vicinity. It's the 134 lower, but 135 may be it. Let's see what they do with that. If we go to the Japanese yen, it continues to fade after hitting resistance in the 200-day just a little bit ago. But right in a close vicinity here of essentially a support area right here. So we'll see what they do with that level right now. Then we have gold. Gold is next. Gold has faded. Doji, side by side. So I said there may be a bounce, but this bounce may be short-lived because really there's nothing in terms of support here at all. This would be more of an oversold bounce. Then we'd be looking for a continuation to the downside. The interesting thing is silver is maintaining its support right across the recent lows that were established in May. So gold is well below that, interestingly enough. Not sure why one is doing what it's doing, but they're doing similarly, but silver lagging regardless if it's upside or downside. And then crude, here it is. There's the bounce off the 20. It came up quite a bit near 104, but then retraced and finished with a red candle relative to its open and also below the 8 moving average. So it's between the 8 and now the rising 20 and 50 as well. So there could still be more, an additional pullback toward 101, which would be the bottom of that blue line, where that blue line is, and part of that channel, or that more of a pennant or an ascending triangular formation. That's possible. Otherwise, if it holds here at 102, 102.50, then you're looking to go back to 104.50 naturally on the upside. And small caps always giving us an idea of what risk on is doing. There's your bounce, but also stuck between the 50 and the 20, going in different directions. And so for now, that's what it looks like. But everything still looks on the bullish side, but it could stay choppy here for a little bit until resolved. And then the VIX actually, oddly, with the markets up, the VIX actually popped and actually remained green for the day, oddly. So somebody knows something. We have treasuries very quiet for the most part, but slightly lower. The market in general is slightly higher, and the VIX actually slightly higher as well. So there's a little bit of an oddity here today.